in on a silent night and wishing you season's greetings. A lowly shepherd, Sally Phillips. A wise woman, Bonnie Langford. An immaculate virgin, Joe Lycett. And in keeping with tradition, Alan Davis. Let's hear their adorable acting. Joe goes...
We must go to Bethlehem on a donkey.
Sally goes...
I was just washing my socks when an angel suddenly appeared.
Bonnie goes...
Behold, I bring you Behold, I bring you gold.
Alan goes...
Now, you listen here. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Right. Based on what you are wearing, who's probably going to win tonight's show?
Joe.
Joe, why?
Joe, because he's Mary, and Mary is the star of the show.
Well, actually, you have got it right. That is right. But why do you think that might be?
Because I'm so clever and gorgeous.
Well, I present a religious show on Sunday mornings, so I know that there was a piece of research that tried to map the parts that people played in the school Nativity with lifetime success. But I can't remember who came out best.
So they did a survey in 2019 and they asked 2,000 people what parts they had as children, and then they had a look at their lives and see how it worked out. Now, people who played oxen ended up earning the most.
No.
Yes. So twice as much on average as those people who played lambs or sheep, OK? Wow. Mary's most likely to be content with their adult life, with Joseph's coming second. Mary also had the most social media friends. So the most popular, OK?
At Joe Lycett, if you want to follow me.
Yeah.
The person with the fewest social media friends, the narrator. Way behind.
Narrator's just always annoying, aren't
Yeah, and narrator most likely to work in education and enjoy horse riding. I mean, what are the chances of these things? The donkey most likely to work in IT and do gardening and enjoy puzzles. The angel Gabriel most likely to work in marketing and communications.
What were you in the Nativity?
I was the star. And when I say that, I don't mean I had the main part. I played the actual star. I just wore a twinkly headband and appeared over the stable like that. Yeah.
It sounds slightly creepy.
Yeah. I think it is a bit creepy.
You know, it wasn't actually a star.
What?
I'm just going to say it was Uranus, Sandy.
Wasn't it two planets close together? Isn't that the theory?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's an unusual occurrence, isn't it?
But if Joe is Mary, you are more likely to win the show, partly because Mary earns more than the average, so about $39,000 a year, whereas the angels about 25, wise men about 26, shepherds 29, and has the most social media friends, so likely to be the most content, therefore likely to be the luckiest, therefore most likely to win the show.
So the trouble is, all these parents now going to the Nativity, already looking and going, oh, no, they're a shepherd, they're going to be useless now, have no career, no life, nothing.
I'll be very happy in marketing.
Can we just admire the set, which I think does look...
It's amazing.
Amazing. This might very well be illegal in France. Why would that be?
Because it's covered in cocaine.
Is it because there's a fire risk of candles near here?
No, it's about depictions of the Nativity. It's illegal to display them in public places if it demonstrates a public recognition or preference for a specific religion. So the only way you can get round the law is by proving that it has some cultural, artistic or festive significance. It can't have religious significance. It's not allowed. So some mayors have protested about this in France. In January 2021, the mayor of Beaucaire, which is in Provence, insisted on keeping their nativity scene up in the town hall till Candlemas, which is February the 2nd. And he argued that there was a cultural history to have these nativity scenes. And that is true in a way because they feature these things called santos, or little saints. And the point is that these are traditional Provence figures, and these have been traditional, well, since the French Revolution, actually. But anyway, the guy in Beaucaire, he was fined 5,000 euros a day for each day that the scene was up, because I know, it's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. Anybody remember, we've mentioned before on the show, Alan, do you remember what the Catalan version of nativity scenes include?
Yes.
Did you want to share with the other children?
No, I don't.
No. A Caganet?
Oh, Caganet, yes. The Caganet is part of the Catalan
Is it?
nativity, yeah.
It's a crouching, how can I put this politely, defecating statue.
Oh, yes, the poo one.
The poo one.
Yeah.
Only I'd said to you, the poo
It's in
one.
all the Catalan.
Yes.
It's a squatting man.
That is. It's a traditional symbol of fertility. What's funny about it is that when you go to the area, you can buy these little figures of, you know, you can get one of Donald Trump and you can get one of David Beckham, whoever you want to have.
I'd want Timmy Mallet.
Would you?
Why not?
With or without his mallet?
Yeah, just Timmy Mallet having a shirt. That's what I want for Christmas.
Wow.
You remind me a tiny bit of Timmy Mallet.
Stop right there. I will walk from this show.
But nativity scenes have had a long history of controversy, not just in France. 1890s, there was an English priest who issued knuckle dusters to his congregation so they could repel attacks on local nativity scenes because people felt so strongly about it. They were hardline Anglicans, anti-ritualists, they were called, and they didn't want any religious decoration of any kind. In fact, one of the leaders of the anti-ritualist movement was Lady Wimborne. She was Winston Churchill's aunt. There, she's formidable, isn't she? Marvellous. Right. Cornelia.
There's a whole... PETA have got a big campaign against using animals in nativities.
Well, like real animals.
Real animals, live nativities. And there's been a real issue with them trying to escape and also sheep being sexually harassed.
By who? What? By the wise men. Who's doing this?
There was genuinely a thing where a guy got into the nativity scene in America, but also true. And
Why'd you do it in America? It is a real place.
Put it down, you bad man. Stop. Leave my sheep alone. No, you don't, you pervert.
What sort of a shepherd are you? Look at this.
But yeah, no, and he had sex with the sheep.
Oh,
Really?
during the nativity?
Oh, yeah, they had a stable set with live animals and someone broke in at night and had sex with the sheep.
Be honest, was it Timmy Mallet?
That's covered nativity plays, I think, very succinctly. Apparently, future success can be predicted by your school nativity play, which, quite frankly, is verging on the ridiculous.
Aha.
Come on. OK, do you want to take your beard off, darling? You can. Happy?
I'm all right if you are.
Yeah, no, what's great is that people will go, who was that person talking about sheep sex? Why is there always too much to do on Christmas Day?
Oh.
I think Christmas Day is where you can relax, isn't it? It's like the lead-up to Christmas Day that's a bit of a night. We're not quite relaxed. Once you got to Christmas Day, the worst bit's out of the way.
I can't take you seriously. You look like you're about to serve nachos.
Speedy Gonzales over there. Well, mind you, Alan's looking a bit more like Speedy Gonzales with his tea towel over him.
Yeah, Alan looks like one of those guys that plays the panpipes on...
Yes.
Yes, right, selling their albums.
When you're all quite done.
Yeah. Why is there so much to do on Christmas Day?
Well, isn't it because we're all so busy doing things that we leave things till the last minute? Or else we... Well, I did this one year. My daughter was very little. I got her lots of presents and hid them all and forgot where I'd hidden them.
When I was a kid and I wanted a computer, it took up an entire room. Hard to hide.
The mistake that we make in modern times is that we squeeze it all
We get
into-
married and then we have two lots of traditions. Is that why?
I like yours better, but no. The idea is that we try and cram it all into one day. And they never used to do that. So medieval and Tudor period, for example, Christmas lasted for a full season. So you'd start possibly the 1st of November right through to the 2nd of February. So All Hallows Day, it was called, all the way to Candlemas. And there would be huge feasts on the way. Things that I think we should bring back. St Martin's Day. Who celebrates that? Anybody?
Martin?
Martin Clunes.
Everyone called Martin.
Martin Kemp.
Yeah.
November the 11th. It started a full 43 days of Advent. I like him, St Martin of Tours. He has an eclectic list of things he's the patron of. Geese, horses, innkeepers and reformed alcoholics.
They would seem to be cancel each other out.
I know, the innkeepers and the reformed alcoholics. But the Middle Ages, I mean, goodness, they were really rowdy at Christmas. There was a lord of misrule appointed, always, from among the peasants to lead the revelry. So this is not a good story. In Lincolnshire, 1637, the lord of misrule was taken through a mock ceremony in which he married a fellow citizen. And after this sham marriage, in the words of one Victorian historian who documented it, the affair was carried to its utmost extent in front of the crowds.
Oh, how shocking.
Publicly consummated marriage with somebody they didn't really know. And there were a lot of complaints at the time about the amount of chambering that went on at Christmas. It is a very good old word for doing the deed.
Is it chambering?
Chambering, yes.
Yeah. Now it's just called Married at First Sight. And
Yes,
it's a television programme.
Absolutely right. Right, guys, if you want to take off your, I don't know, your frocks if it's a bit more comfortable.
Oh, there.
There we go.
Take that,
It's
Timmy!
lovely. Oh, I say, that's...
Is that your own jumper?
No, I borrowed it from Pam St Clement.
Priests in Europe sometimes dressed as pandas at Christmas. Why might you do that?
What? Pandas?
Panda with an E-R, P-A-N-D.
Oh, pandas.
Panda. It's an old word for a pimp.
Is it?
Yes.
Priest stroke pimp?
Yeah, things used to get very out of hand, frankly, and particularly in France. The Feast of the Fools was very rowdy. They used to have something, we could call it a mass for the ass, frankly. it was a song about the beauty of the donkey and was often accompanied by a donkey being led into church. It had a sort of serious purpose to start with, which was to thank the donkey for the, part that the donkey played in the story. But then it became...
Well done.
Yes,
Well done, donkey.
Yeah, well...
Is this where they used to do a parade where they reverse everything? So the king is the...
Yeah.
So that's the Mass of the Fools?
Well, it's the Feast of the Fools, and then the Mass of the Ass is the way I'm going to make you remember it.
It's kind of interesting. I mean, there's the Hunchback of Notre Dame. They used to
Yeah.
take all the disabled people and throw them out of Paris. They used to have to go and live in the forest.
Yeah.
And then once a year, they'd come in and parade through the city dressed as kings and things. Kind of awful.
It is shocking, but it was the Christmas period generally. There were all these different celebrations. Now, time to start opening presents. I've got you all some Christmas stockings, OK? Sally, you take yours out first, OK? And tell us what you've got in your Christmas stocking there.
OK, I've got a bar of soap and a tangerine.
OK, so what do we think the soap is all about?
Washing.
It's a gift for Santa, and it's not from him. Oh. So, in 1910, the Ivory Soap Company, they created I have to say, a short-lived tradition of leaving soap out for Santa so he could wash the soot off when he came down
the chimney.
And parents would leave a sort of dirty towel and some soapy water by the fireplace for children to discover that Santa had washed.
Oh, that's nice.
Seems a bit inappropriate. He's going to go up the chimney again and get completely dirty again. It's sort of like...
You have to leave another bowl at the top
Another
of the
bowl up
chimney.
at...
I did say it was a short-lived tradition. Jo, let's have a look at yours.
Oh, that looks exciting.
It's an awesome kit. It's some flammable twig.
Do you know what kind of twig it is, Danny?
Whipping.
Is it birch?
Absolutely right. It's a birch rod.
Ooh.
For whipping.
I mean, that would hurt.
Yes.
From at least as far back as 1800, naughty children could expect to get a birch rod in their stockings. There's a poem called Old Santa Claus with Much Delight from 1821, explains about the birch rod, and it's Santa who's telling this. I left a long black birchen rod, such as the dread command of God, directs a parent's hand to use when virtue's path his sons refuse. It's horrible, isn't it? Really.
I used to tell my children that Santa spied on them in the form of wildlife. The robins were informers, all Santa's informants. And if you want presents, look, the robin can see, he'll tell Santa. The worms can see you, they'll tell Santa.
Do your children ever go out now? They're terrified to do anything.
I would say I am reaping the whirlwind.
Bonnie, let's have a look at your
Oh, my stocking. Right. Oh, a nice bottle of wine.
It's sherry.
Oh, it's sherry.
Yeah. Who's it for?
Timmy Mallet.
The reindeer?
The police.
What kind of parties do you go to? The Tío Pepe winery in Spain, they leave out a glass of sherry every day. Look at that. Complete with a little ladder leaning up to it for the mice to enjoy.
Oh,
There's all sorts of stories about how this tradition started. Possibly there was a winery worker who had a soft spot for mice, or possibly a mouse once snuck a sip from a worker's glass, or maybe it's just to keep the mice from nibbling at the casks, but it's rather sweet, isn't it?
Well, I don't know that it's all right to get the mice pissed.
It's very wrong. Alan, let's have a look at your stocking.
Yes, certainly.
Yes.
Oh,
what have you got there?
Fortune teller miracle.
Oh, it's a Swedish fish.
I love
The mind-reading fish.
love
You like
those.
these? OK.
I love those.
All right. Do you want to open it up and
do it,
see?
Alan, do it.
It'll tell you.
Here we go.
Put it on your hand and then you have to tell us, read the thing to tell us what it means.
I reckon it's going to curl up and roll over.
Yeah.
Oh.
Moving
does that mean?
head, jealousy.
Oh.
And tail. Look, tail's going.
Yeah, tail's going.
Curling sides, fickle.
Jealous and fickle.
Motionless, dead one. That means suicide.
Yeah. Does we know how that works?
It doesn't work. It's not a... Those aren't facts.
Why, that's never stopped us before, Joe.
This is all lies.
It's lies.
It's about how the fish is made. So cellophane is made with all the strands of cellulose lining up, and it's the same as in wood. You know, it's easier to chop along the grain. So some of the fish are made with the grain going head to tail, and some are made the other way, and that makes them move in a particular way. I'm afraid it is not to do with Alan, although he does seem to be... I mean, you've made a troupe of them now. They seem to be... That's like synchronised fish telling.
It's like an Oscar-winning
Dub some
animation.
dialogue over there. What's the man with the beard? He was hilarious. I was hoping for some sheep shagging. They're all talk.
Anyway, who would you least like to jingle your bells this Christmas?
Timmy Mallet.
Let's put this down.
Which bells are we talking about? The doorbells?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, carol singers.
Yes, it is. Why?
Because they can be really annoying.
Yes.
I don't know. Is that it?
Yes, very annoying. It turns out people dislike carol singers, and they always have.
They always have?
Yeah. So in 2020, there was a YouGov survey. 5,300 people were asked what they thought of them. 21% did not want carol singers to visit because of COVID. 55% didn't want them to visit whether there was COVID or not. And only 13% actively hoped they'd turn up.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, in 2009, the Lancashire Police and the local councils, they distributed signs to people's homes and to libraries and GPs and so on. It read, "Sorry, no carol singers, I will not open my door to you." There was a demand from locals who said they didn't want it. It made large groups, made them nervous coming to the door.
That bloke in the hat doesn't know anyone else in that picture, does he?
Christmas Eve, 2018, North Yorkshire Police revealed they had a call from a woman in Harrogate reporting the presence of carol singers in her area. She said she believed they were from Leeds and therefore up to no good.
Our local church had the worst choir in Britain, and I absolutely loved it.
Did they know they were terrible?
They do now if they're watching this.
Well, actually, they all got sacked. They were really upset. And they've been replaced by better singers, some of whom are paid.
But it's quite difficult to sing really badly.
Well, you have to be able to sing badly, really, if you want to do it properly. Okay, sorry. If you want to do it as in a comedic fashion in a show or whatever. But yes, there are those that really can't sing, and it's fantastic.
Bad singing is an art, I think.
Should I put it on my CV?
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it.
Bearded lady, bad singer.
This is me.
There's a Welsh equivalent of carol singing, and it's a tradition called Farilwth. And somebody used to parade around town draped in a cape and holding a real horse skull on a pole while their companions dressed as undead attendants. And usually they had a spring so that the jaw could open and close. And then, if you wanted to keep them out of your house, you had to defeat them in a rhyming battle of wits, like a sort of, I don't know, like a sort of
Welsh rap.
Yeah, like a rap battle.
Oh, I see.
And if they won, they beat you, they got given ale and food. It was very popular in the 19th century. It sort of faded in the 1920s, but it is making a bit of a comeback. And it probably grew out of the Feast of the Ass.
Things gradually fall apart, don't they? I was asked a few years ago, around Guy Fawkes' time, by a couple of kids in Islington who said to me, penny for the guy. And I said, you haven't got a guy. And they looked at me and they said, it's not a penny anyway, it's a pound.
I would imagine Welsh carol singers would be rather lovely to actually...
I would have thought. They
have outside your door. That's quite different, because...
Now you're asking for it.
One of my very good friends is Welsh, and...
That's a lovely story.
How very liberal of you.
I bring up on Christmas Day to say Happy Christmas and hear all this drunk singing and fighting going on in the background and be kind of really jealous as my family sat and ate crisps in different rooms. Right. End of story. Thanks.
We've all got different dreams. Speaking of carols, we all like our snow deep and crisp and even, but what is it mostly made of?
Woke lefties, that's what it's full of.
Woke lefties?
Yeah, snowflakes.
Snowflakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mainly air, isn't it?
Yes, it is mainly air. So, powdery, freshly fallen snow is made up of tiny crystals of frozen water, and each crystal is surrounded by air. So it's incredibly fluffy and porous, and up to 90 to 95% of its total mass is just air. And that's why, when snow melts, it seems like so little of it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's a really good rule of thumb. 1 inch of rain corresponds with about 10 inches of snow.
Really?
Yeah.
God.
What does it make snow? If it's got so much air in it, what's it going to give it as a quality?
Cloudiness.
Well, transparency.
Excellent insulator.
Oh.
Because it's full of air. So if you're inside a well-built igloo, let's imagine it's minus 40 degrees centigrade outside, your body heat trapped inside all of that air is enough to make it a very nice 16 degrees inside. In Denmark, because we get quite a lot of snow, it's always recommended that you carry a single tea light and a box of matches, and a single tea light lit on the dashboard of your car will be enough to keep you warm for the entire night if you're stuck in snow.
Wow.
Ooh, that's quite a good tip.
I mean, if you get a few across the dashboard, it's roasting, I mean.
Yes. Some marshmallows.
Get your top off.
Pouring wax on yourself. Steaming up the windows.
Yeah.
What's going on in there? We've run out of petrol, bugger off.
And ice does not have the same insulating properties as snow. That's why they never build igloos out of ice, although you do get some igloos where a block of ice has been put in as a window.
A friend of mine took his fiancée to the Ice Hotel. Has anyone been to that?
No, I want to go.
Apparently it was horrible.
Oh!
Cold.
It was a bit chilly.
It was.
His tongue sticks to the window. This hotel's shit.
How often are you licking windows in hotels?
How else do you know they're clean, Chuck?
Have a look at this. What do you think is causing it?
Oh.
Timmy Mallet, sorry, I can't stop. Oh, wow.
So it's called an ice shove, and it is caused when ice is forced up over the edge of the lake or a body of water or whatever by the currents underneath, and it is almost impossible to stop.
Yeah.
It'll crush trees and houses in the path. There was what's known as the Great Ice Shove of Montreal, 1836. It brought down an entire whiskey distillery. Snow is one of the very few things that isn't mostly made of water. What kind of parasite sticks around at Christmas and extracts food from the host?
An actor.
Yes.
Anyway to get a free meal.
Is it that thing that lives in the carpets?
Those are your feet, Sally. They're your feet. There are those things in the carpet again!
Can I ask something quick question? This headband you're wearing, is it decoration or is there a serious injury under?
It's very, very tight.
I'm I'm talking about mistletoe. There we go.
Hey!
Oh,
yes.
It's a parasite, yes. It's part of the sandalwood family. It sinks its roots into tree branches and then it sucks the nutrients and water that it needs out of it.
Wow.
So, how are they going to make sure that their seeds are deposited on tree branches rather than on the ground?
Birds.
Birds, berries, yeah.
So the seeds have evolved to be sticky. When the birds eat them, the seeds stick to their bottoms at the other end when it comes out the other end.
And it's actually
That's a nice look.
Photograph.
That is a mistletoe flower pecker, isn't it beautiful?
I think the name is from the Anglo-Saxon meaning bird poo. Mistletoe.
Yes, so it's mist is shit or dung.
Poo.
Tan is twig.
Poo twigs.
Poo twigs.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
Shitstick.
Yeah. So what happens is they get these seeds stuck to their bottoms, and then the only way for the bird to detach them is to find some kind of hard, angular surface to wipe them on, and the tree branch is often the very best candidate. And they're usually deposited along with a rather handy covering of fertilising faeces. So it's absolutely terrific. Sometimes they regurgitate the seeds instead, and then they just wipe their beak on the branch. It's incredibly clever. The mistletoe genus is called viscum, so it's a Latin from mistletoe. It's where we get viscus from.
Dicky poo.
Yeah.
You poo, if you will.
It is you poo.
And do you know how it became romantic?
Why do we kiss underneath it, then?
Yes, it is a weird thing, isn't it?
It's a bit like, ooh.
Have a snog under the shit stick.
Honestly.
One of the main birds that does this is the missel thrush.
Do you know what? I was once the voice of Caniston thrush cream.
Were you?
Yes, they did a radio commercial.
And you were the... What did you
I
have
was
to
the
say?
voice of Well, the marketing people had decided that for the purposes of this audio-only advert, the Caniston was going to be a stand-up comedian.
Have you got an itch? I've got an itch. I went to a bar, I had a bit of an itch. Yeah.
Yeah, it was exactly that. And I thought I did a slightly different voice. You ever suffer from embarrassing feminine itching? I don't know, do you? Yes, you know. I thought, well, no one will ever know because I've done a slightly different voice.
OK.
And then I got recognised on the tube by a blind woman.
You're the thrush lady.
Lady.
Recognise that voice anyway, you're hilarious.
Anyway,
Why are you thrush jokes?
why we use it for romance, nobody really knows. It may be associated with fertility by the Druids. The white berries may represent semen, I'm afraid.
So, poo, semen and kisses.
What can I tell you?
Merry Christmas.
Right. In the original pantomimes, the lead character magically transformed the scene halfway through by waving around a magic... what?
Wand.
Where's that, Bon? Where were you?
I think that was Guildford, the Yvonne Arnaud Theatre. That's a good wand, actually. It's a nice
Is
wand.
there a trick to doing a proper wand?
One needs to always make sure that the top of the wand is upright. You must never.
We've each got a wand, so you can give us a quick lesson.
Oh!
In wand
look.
holding.
Voila!
Aha.
Yes, this is rather a subtle wand. One.
Wow, diss the props.
One must hold the wand at the bottom and then support it a bit like a sceptre.
OK.
Like this, and always make sure that the magic is held upright and then bestowed on the person.
Mine bends to the left.
We're not...
And I don't think anybody's surprised.
Yeah.
So that's it, wand work.
really.
Anyway, the answer was not wand.
I think the answer is slapstick.
is
Or
correct.
this is where slapstick comes from.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So they were initially... Pantomime, you're kind of looking about the early 1700s, and they were initially called harlequinades. And every show would begin as a rather serious melodrama. And then about halfway through, a mischievous magician called Harlequin would start bashing bits of scenery with his magic bat, and they were hinged, so they would collapse at a particular moment. I mean, it was supposed to have been great, and reveal new scenery behind. And the sound of the stick smacking was also the signal for the stagehands to run on and transform the set. And from that moment on, the whole tone of the show changed. It wasn't a serious melodrama anymore. It was, well, just out-and-out farce with absurd chase scenes and comic platforms. And it turned into, by the 1800s, a proper slapstick. So it's two sticks joined by a hinge. I'm not very good at it. And that's where we get the word slapstick from.
That came from Commedia dell'arte, didn't it?
Yes, so Commedia dell'arte is where we get improv from. It's where we get the beginnings of panto and harlequinade from in the 16th century. But the interesting thing about it is that women played equal parts. in commedia dell'arte, and then that disappears. They was kind of ahead of the game as far as women performing on the stage was concerned. So slapstick is often cited as one of the earliest special effects, and there is an even earlier one, and I love this. It was invented by a playwright called John Dennis. So 1709, he staged his own play called Appius and Virginia. It doesn't sound very good. It was a tragedy set in ancient Rome. Nobody liked it, but what they really liked was his new thunder machine. It was amazing. It generated these really realistic sound effects for stormy scenes. Anyway, play did not do very well, and it closed after a few nights and was replaced by Macbeth. And when Dennis, the playwright, turned up to watch the Macbeth production, he was outraged to hear his very distinctive sound effect being used. They had literally stolen his thunder.
Oh.
And that is where
Is that
he
where it
gets
came from?
Is that Steal My Thunder?
Yes,
oh,
Stolen
there you
Thunder.
go.
It's great.
And was it the thunder? Was it because they used a sheet of metal?
They used to use sheets of metal, but there was also a thing called a thunder run, which I wish they still had. They used to make a pipe set into the wall of some theatres, so it would start very high up in the gods, and it would wrap its way round the building, and you dropped a cannonball into it, and it would rumble, so you could almost as if you could hear the thunder going all the way around the building.
Cool.
That is cool, isn't
That's
it?
clever.
It'd be annoying to start it at the wrong time, wouldn't it?
Stop!
Romeo, we're from... Oh, dear.
Oh, no. The word claptrap comes from the same period. Has anybody ever engaged in claptrap? It's a theatrical thing.
Is it?
So it comes from the 1720s, and I love this. It's a phrase or a gag put in by a performer to elicit easy applause.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trap to get people to clap.
Yeah.
Oh, but I mean, there are many people who love their entrance round.
Yes.
There is this a way of getting applause when you first walk on. If you want a sort of an entrance round, you walk on and you go, oh, thank you so much. And also, I do remember also being in the audience. I remember going and seeing Hello, Dolly with Carol Channing, and her husband used to nip through the pass door from the backstage through to the auditorium and would start the applause for her as she walked on. That was his
clapper.
thing. Yeah.
But I've seen people,
Takes one person.
particularly in musicals, do a big number and go off into the wings, and as they go off into the wings, they go, brilliant! And it just starts people going.
Imagine if you went round through the pass door and on she came and you went, boo!
Well, then it would be divorce.
Get off, get off.
Get off.
There's also R-bait as well, isn't there? Where you try and get the audience to say "ah."
Oh.
By just doing a kind of...
Just a little...
Yeah.
So, anyway, how did Charles Dickens cook this person's goose?
Was it not that Charles Dickens... So Scrooge sees the Cratchits, who are very poor, having a goose, and therefore he gives them as a luxury item a turkey, and therefore people from then on decided that if you had a goose for Christmas, you were considered poor.
That's exactly right. Very good. Yeah. By the 1840s, elaborate Christmas celebrations were sort of dying out in Britain, and it was Dickens who sort of famously rebooted it by publishing Christmas Carol. And the goose had been the traditional Christmas fare for, well, since medieval times, really. And then, as you say in the story, he gives them a turkey instead. Now, it's possible he was just indicating a shift in preference anyway that was happening in society, going from goose to turkey. Queen Victoria always served a boar's head for Christmas dinner. Oh. Well, I like the story. She thought it was.
I like the idea that it's just a boring person.
A bore. Yeah.
Who should we have for the boar's head this year?
So what used to happen was the German Emperor and the King of Saxony both would send her a boar's head at Christmas, but the cook thought they didn't cook very well, so he used to get a normal pig's head and dress it to look like a wild boar, and she never knew. Yeah, painted the eyes to look a bit more, I don't know, boary. Brussels sprouts are another Christmas dinner staple, but is there any way to make them bearable?
Well, my friend's family, they play fart tennis at Christmas. So you eat as many sprouts as you can, and then you have one side of the table against the other side of the table, scoring fart for fart.
But you don't do it with an actual ball, no, it's just...
No, but you do it with a fart, so you... 15 lower.
No, I like the idea that the fart was so powerful it could propel the ball across the table.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Chestnuts make sprouts bearable.
Well, I think roasted, they're absolutely lovely.
I'd steam them a bit and then fry them in curry powder.
Oh, yeah.
OK, so you have some sprouts.
Do we?
Yeah, you have some sprouts in a tin.
Oh, Auntie Sandi.
Oh, look at that.
So, open up your Brussels sprouts, and then you also have a glass of red wine. What scientists have discovered is that Brussels sprouts taste less bitter if you take a sip of red wine between each mouthful, OK? Have a sip of red wine, and then...
Well, I might do one as a tester.
OK, fine, do that.
What, to see if it tastes disgusting and then it's better with the red wine? OK.
Then...
Fucking hell.
So the astringency of the red wine, so the rough, dry mouthfeel that you get when you drink it, it's possible it stops your saliva being able to pass the bitter taste to your taste buds. Or you just get piddly-pom. Does it work with the red?
The red wine is working.
Is that working? Yes.
Yeah.
There'll be 15 love in a minute.
We will win, my friend.
We're going to murder him. Polly Langford's farts can only be heard by a dog.
At least they're in tune.
Well, it's almost time to wrap up for the present, but not before you total turkeys get stuffed by general ignorance. I tell you what, let's make it a bit more festive. You can light your Christmassy candles, OK? We've got a lovely candle here.
How lovely.
There we go.
Oh,
Like that.
look at that.
Isn't that pretty?
It is pretty.
Let me light that up.
Donkey.
Stay off.
That was a very good doorbell.
Here's the thing, because of health and safety...
Donkey.
Oh, God, why did we give you the ass? I now need you to snuff your candles, and you have what you need to snuff them beside you.
Oh, very nice. Look at that.
OK, so, yeah.
Not like that.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
What are we supposed to do with it?
In fact, it's an expression that is always used wrongly today. It actually means to cause the candle to burn brighter. And what you do is you do it by trimming the wick in order to make it go brighter. So you cut a little bit of the wick like that, and the flame will go up. It's actually the opposite of what we think it is.
Oh. Sandy?
Yeah?
I don't think it works.
Oh. Don't cut the whole thing off, you fool.
Just a tiny bit.
Thank God you don't do circumcisions. You get it in Northanger Abbey. Jane Austen says she attempted to snuff the dim candle, but to her horror, she only succeeded in putting it out. Can I just show you a trick? So, first of all, I'm going to light my lighter.
Whoa!
Just the smoke.
Smoke is enough to draw it back down.
That's so cool.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
that
like
cool?
magic
Have a look
trick.
at the video, and it makes it a little bit clearer, but it is actually as if the flame is passing down through the smoke. So there it goes out. Into the flame, smoke. And look at it travelling.
That's amazing.
Boom.
That is...
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's a good trick, isn't it?
That's a
like
very
that.
good trick.
Is it dangerous to do that?
No, darling, not in the slightest.
Go on, do it.
Got hot wax on my finger. God, it reminds me of that car journey with Alan.
I thought you were going to say...
You weren't cold, though, were you?
Does anybody want to see my candle salad?
Hell yes.
Oh,
Reminds me of that car journey with Alan.
It's hard to believe this was a popular dinner party treat. A popular dinner party treat in America in the 1950s. It was used as a way quite often of introducing children to cooking. It's supposed to represent a candle, OK? It's a banana sticking out of pineapple rings with a cherry, that's the flame, fixed to the top, and the mayonnaise dribbling down the side.
Mayonnaise?
I'm just saying, it's meant to
wrong with these
represent candle
people?
wax. And apparently, people who presented these recipes were totally naive about what it actually really looked like.
What does it look like, Sandy?
Those things that live in the carpet.
The candle salad was a perfectly innocent culinary treat, and I don't know why anyone would think otherwise. Finally, what was the name of the guy who invented this screwdriver?
Go.
Yeah, oh.
Phillips.
Phillips. No, it's actually the man, Phillips, that it's named after, was a businessman who spotted its potential. It was invented by an Englishman called John Frierson in the 1870s. It's known as having a cruciform orifice.
That's the Holy Grail, isn't it?
I know, right? Of screwdriver. This businessman, Henry Phillips, he bought the patent, he introduced it to General Motors, and then World War II happened and all the military manufacturers used it. But what else is a screwdriver which is more interesting at Christmas?
Angels.
Alcohol.
Yes, it is a cocktail. Everybody's got a drink. Have a drink.
Ooh, well, hey!
Right. Sally, do you know what you've got?
Orange juice.
It's a screwdriver, apparently a drink that arrived at the end of World War II, either from the armed forces or the oil workers, and most people say it's because they used a screwdriver to mix the vodka in with their orange juice.
Ah.
But I've got my favourite drink, and it's the S series, so it's champagne. Cheers.
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 So let's have a look at the scores. Oh, the biggest loser in our nativity with -8. Oh, it's Bonnie.
Thank you. Thank you.
In third place with -6, it's Joe.
Oh, that's nice.
In second place with 2 whole points, it's Alan. In first place with 13 full festive points, it's Sally. Thanks to Bonnie, Joe, Sally and Alan. And it only remains to say from all of us here, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Merry Christmas.
Don't drink it.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Cheers.
Merry Christmas. I hope you are too.
Harriet's pissed.
I'm so pissed. Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas, please.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Nishmas.
Wow, it's like Jesus himself wishing it to you.
Merry Christmas, one and all.
And a very Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
And Nulla Connie Yves Galer.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. That's what I'm like at Christmas.
About all the year round, really.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. I didn't sell that, did I? Can I do mine again? Do you know what? Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oi! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas.
I don't know what came over me. Happy Christmas.